play that sexy theme song.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are watching two movies that are out there in the movie theater.
Well, to be fair, we already saw them.
Yeah.
To be fair, we already saw them.
Whatever. What is your things with just picking me apart today? And you're the one that got Cyrano's name wrong earlier.
Yeah, I did. I called Cyrano like a pepper.
You did.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I call it a pepper.
All right. So the first movie that we are going to be reviewing today is of the greatest rock band out there today.
Yeah, we'll talk about Dave Grohl and his legacy, for sure.
Legacy. He's what other rock bands out there right now?
So, no,
is there another rock band?
What I've said about Dave Grohl is that he is the last living rock star. like he's the last one that was made. You know, there's no more been a rock star since him. So,
all right, this movie, Studio 666, first starring the one, the only. The heroes himself, the Everlongs, the ones that will just let it die,
the ones
that will never be a pretender. What?
The ones that learn to fly?
Yeah, well, they were going to learn to fly. The Foo, as in pity the Foo Fighters.
Oh, you know what, you guys? I forgot to tell you. Earlier today, before crew got zapped, there's this weird dude in the yard creeping around.
What kind of dude?
Some weird guy. He was like trimming the hedges and stuff.
The killer gardener of Encino.
Wouldn't be surprised in this house.
Yeah, Studio 666. Who else is in Studio 666?
Studio 666, also starring the awesome, the wonderful Whitney Cummings.
Okay, lesson number one. Clitoris is on the top of the kiwi. Copy that?
Yeah.
Butthole is on the bottom. Just avoid that unless she says not to.
Okay.
She's gonna say not to, so just calm down. I want you to just go up and down, gently massage the clitoris.
Okay, and the clitoris is in here.
Oh!
So get in there.
Yeah, get it, boy.
Okay,
Good, look, I'm making the jello.
Stop. Here,
Well,
let me just, I'll show you.
There's liquid coming out. I heard that's good.
When do we get to go to the butthole?
That's from actually Workaholics.
Workaholics, correct. Then also making an appearance in this movie, the wonderful, the amazing, he's almost everywhere today, Mr. Will Forte.
I will suck your dick. I will suck your fucking dick. I will do it. Just join my team. I'll suck your dick. You can fuck me or get fucked by me. You can watch me fuck something. Just point something in the room and I'll fuck it for you. Come on, just tell me what you want me to fuck.
Jesus Christ, MacGruber.
Just tell me what you want me to fuck.
And Jeff Garlin's in this as well.
I've seen every house that's for sale in Brentwood, and I've had sex in every house that's for sale in Brentwood. We even had sex in a house that was in escrow. Yes.
You don't have to worry about hotels, anything like that.
Nothing.
You go to these houses.
And let's say I'm driving around a different neighborhood, and I see a house that's for sale. Gets me kind of horny.
From obviously Curb Your Enthusiasm.
So yeah, the Foo Fighters in this, and then there's a bunch of different pop-up people. Carrie King is in it. Jason Troust, Jenna Ortega. Also,
Dude, can I mention him, the one you love?
Who's that?
That's fucking John Carpenter's in this movie.
Yeah, John Carpenter was in this movie. Yes, John Carpenter's in this movie, and so is the beautiful Lionel Richie.
Yeah, he shows up for a second, which is
that made me laugh so hard. I creamed my jeans. It was such a good part. Anyway, all right, and then the second movie that we're talking about this weekend is the big movie of the week. It was beautiful, cynical. It is the Reese Torts telling of Steve Martin's Roxanne. It is Cyrano, featuring the Dink himself, Peter Dinklage.
What about the dragons? We have 2 of them here, beneath the pyramid.
They are not eating. They haven't touched any food since Queen Daenerys left.
Daenerys is the Dragon Queen. We can't very well let the dragons starve, that's obvious.
If a dragon does not want to eat, how do you force him to eat?
Dragons do not do well in captivity.
How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Yes.
Of course I had to use that line.
Of course.
Then Haley Bennett is in this as well.
I lie to Scott. I lie to you. I mean, I know that's not the point of therapy, but I have to keep things vague. Jumble up all the men, the exes, the lovers. It doesn't matter who they are. It matters how they make me feel.
Yeah.
And then the wonderful Kelvin Harrison Jr.
Look, Maggie, you got all of us in that room, okay? I know it wasn't easy. But look, you got that drummer in there, and I don't know where he came from, but he's like, I think he's big time, you know? Yeah. So you know what you like. So it makes you great. Just glad I made the cut.
And finally, we got
the one, the only, from probably the greatest Star Wars movie of all times.
Maybe.
I mean, it's up for argument.
Yeah.
But Ben Mendelsohn.
I delivered the weapon the Emperor requested. I deserve an audience to make certain that he understands its remarkable potential.
Its power to create problems has certainly been confirmed. A city destroyed. An Imperial facility openly attacked.
It was Governor Tarkin that suggested.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Cyrano. We're going to talk about both movies today. Chris, do me a favor. Tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. You guys want some faces or merch, go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck, and some of the do. You guys want to throw some money, patreon.com/Movies Don't Suck. We are on Twitch at MTS Podcast. We're on YouTube at Movies Don't Suck Podcast. We're everywhere you find podcasts. And did I forget anything?
Your face.
Okay, that's it. We're everywhere, though. Where you find podcasts, you find Movies Don't Suck and some that do.
And also, don't forget,
You're
they
gonna
can also...
Are you going to take down that poster, by the way?
Huh?
You going to take down that poster that's blocking your
No,
faces?
we're not going to do that ever. But we can also come just find us at our houses. Just come to our house. We're fine. We're good people. We'll invite you in. We'll.
I don't know about that, man.
You don't know about that? You won't make some barbecue for our fans?
I mean, I'm kind of lazy right now today especially.
All right, today's local business that we are giving a shout out to is going to be a place that I actually just went to last night for Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras. Woo! Mardi Gras. The place is called Maggie's Music Box, and it is in Jinx, Oklahoma. Jinx, America, like it says on the thing. Maggie's Music Box is an original music venue and pub in Jinx. They have been going strong for years. I actually went to their website, and they have everything from a rum bar to mixed drinks that are just ridiculous. They have it's a live music venue, and they have a taco truck out back that it makes some amazing tacos. I actually had a taco and a quesadilla last night, and we were there pretty late. Great time. If you want to go visit them, you can visit them online, either at maggiesok.com, or you can visit them on Facebook at Maggie's Jinx. They're located at 201 East Main Street, Jinx, Oklahoma, 74037. And believe me, the bartenders are nice. The air is really cool. It's really like the way the bar looks and everything like that was like really cool, like environment. It's awesome. I had a good time. If you want to be out in the crowd, you can be out in the crowd. If you want to hide away in the corner, you can hide away in the corner. There's 2 stages. There's one on side and one outside. So I mean, it's really nice.
How's your week been?
Oh man, amazing! It's the most greatest weeks of my entire existence on the planet. The saddest thing in the world happened yesterday. The man I am named after passed away, and so that sucks.
Yeah.
And right now, I am having the worst time trying to find an airline ticket that's not $1,000 to go to the funeral.
It's a lot of money right now. It's
Yeah, and it's like seriously, it's $899 altogether for 2 tickets, and it's like we have 500.
Yeah, it's
that's all we got. So I blame you.
Oh yeah, you want to blame Rush on this one. My week's been all right. Last night I took my wife out to dinner for our 8-year anniversary relationship sort of thing. We've been together for 8 years. Yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. To go to the Cooper Talk. We had some ice wine.
Man, I thought you guys were together longer than me and Danny.
I don't know. How long have you and Danny been together?
Well, this year she's turning 30, so 11 years.
Okay. So we're a little behind you. But we got married pretty, only a year and a half.
Yeah, you got married right away, didn't you? You got, together, you, hooked up one night, and then you're like, oh, tomorrow we're getting married.
No, it wasn't like that.
What you did?
I was with her for a year and a half.
Yeah, you got married. You got married in Vegas, didn't you?
No, we got married at home in Arlington, Texas. It was a small wedding, but it's.
I know Arlington, Texas.
Yeah. It's still one of the best days of my life. So I'm.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, my wedding.
Your wedding was so killer, dude. So killer.
Yeah, my wedding was insane.
But you know what was also insane? Studio 666.
Studio 666666666.
Directed by
6666.
Directed by B.J. McDonald. He's also known for directing Hatchet 3. This stars the Foo Fighters as themselves.
Oh, you know what, you guys? I forgot to tell you. Earlier today, before crew got zapped, there's this weird dude in the yard creeping around.
But I'll go through the names real quick. We got of course, Dave Grohl. We got Taylor Hawkins, the drummer. We have Rami Jaffe, I think the bass player or the keyboard player.
Yep.
We got Pat Smear as a guitar player, and Pat Smear, if you guys don't know, he was a member of the legendary punk rock band The Germs with Darby Crash, and
Nirvana.
Yeah, he was a member of Nirvana, but he's got street cred for being in The Germs.
I think it's got more street cred for being in Nirvana.
Okay. Nate Mendel.
Pretty sure he's a 2-time Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Nate Mendel. He plays bass. He's also in Sunny Day Real Estate, but he's not going to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
is he all about that bass?
And also Chris Shiflett, also a member of the Foo Fighters. This also stars Whitney Cummings as Samantha.
Okay, lesson number 1. Clitoris is on the top of the kiwi.
And also Will Forte as restaurant delivery guy.
I will suck your dick.
Jeff Garlin as Shill, the band's manager.
I've seen every house that's for sale in Brentwood, and I've had sex in every house.
This also stars Leslie Grossman as Barb Weems, and Janelle Ortega as Sky Willow. Jason Trost as Tech, that's all his name. And why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one?
Oh, there's a storyline?
There is.
There it is. Legendary rock band, Pity the Foo Fighters, move into an Encino mansion steeped in grizzly rock and roll history to record their much anticipated 10th album. Once in the house, Dave Grohl finds himself grappling with supernatural forces that threaten both the compilation of the album and the lives of the band.
So what I know about this movie is that when it was brought up to Dave Grohl a couple of years ago, he says a fucking terrible idea. Like this idea was saying, he's like, I don't want to do it. But they did make it. And
he didn't think it was a bad idea. He thought it was funny because he's a big fan of Kiss Meets the Phantom, which is a great. Have you ever seen Kiss Meets the Phantom?
No.
Or like the Monkees back in the day when they had movies.
He probably was mentioning the Ramones movie, Rock and Roll High School, as well.
Rock and Roll High School. That's not a Ramones movie though. But that's just the Ramones are in it.
But they are the reason they exist.
But no. You're comparing a movie that a band is in, comparing to a movie that is about the band.
So you would say Studio 666 is about the Foo Fighters?
Yes, because they're the main characters.
Fine.
The Ramones were not the main characters in Rock and Roll High School. They were just the band that everybody got to win if they got them at their school or whatever. They won the contest.
So let me talk about the credentials of the people that made the movie. So so for example, John Carpenter's son did some music. Like they did like the creepy, spooky music. You guys can find John Carpenter writes everywhere. He's a crazy man. Also, the trying to pull up the full cast because they had top-notch makeup artists that do practical effects for gore and stuff work on this movie. Fuck. I'm trying to find this stuff, man. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Yeah, you're just blowing it. Today, dude. Are you dumb? Are you okay?
Yeah, Matthew Dijon, but. They had top-notch people working on this movie, but okay,
top-notch.
Yeah, and I'm trying not to talk too much shit on the movie, but I didn't.
There's no shit to talk. This movie was amazing. This is Oscar-worthy. It was probably one of the best movies to come out in the last year or two.
I disagree.
This is easily one of the funnest, cheesiest, greatest fun horror movies that's been out in decades.
I think
this is like Psycho Gorman. It's like
that's the mess wrong with it. It's not like Psycho Gorman because Psycho Gorman.
Yeah, it is.
The Psycho Gorman is a good movie, and to me, this one isn't.
This is a very good movie.
I disagree. I didn't like it that much. Man, I thought it was a SNL skit stretched out to 2 hours, and that's also how long it is. And now I'm not saying that in the acting it's supposed to be cheesy. It's always supposed to be cheesy, and even when playing cheese, I didn't like it that much. That's the problem, man. And I'm not saying that this movie doesn't need to exist. It's a fun idea for people who love the Foo Fighters. I'm not the hugest. I like the Foo Fighters just fine, but I'm not a huge fan of them. You know, everyone likes everyone.
I understand. Everybody can't like good music, you know. I don't. Okay.
No, I didn't say I dislike the Foo Fighters. I think I like Dave Grohl. Like I said, he's elder statesman rock and roll. He's the last true rock star, and I love him for that. You know?
Yeah, and this band, who's probably the most amazing band that does live shows right now.
Yeah.
Like, by far.
You're not going to find
no one that even comes close to
a harder working band than the Foo Fighters. 100%.
No. I mean, ever. There's never been a band that worked as hard as the Foo Fighters have. Ever.
And so
never.
I like Grohl.
One.
I like Grohl. I like campy gore, and of course the bad acting. There's horrible acting in this movie.
Bad acting was awesome.
But I
love the bad acting. I was a big fan of it.
It's way too long for me. It would have been worked better.
An hour and 40 minutes is too long for you.
No, this is a 2 hour remote. Oh, it's an hour 46 minutes. So it felt like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's an hour and 40 minutes, and you got to hear a lot of good music.
It's a horror comedy. Like it should be like 90 minutes, 95 minutes at the most. But again,
since it's 16 minutes longer than 90 minutes, you don't like it.
No, it's
a whole 16 minutes, man.
This didn't work for me. That's fine. Other people are gonna like it. I understand it's gonna work for some people. I love things like Psycho Gorman. This isn't near as good as that.
Yes, it was. It was very much like Psycho Gorman. This movie is full of laughs, full of sight gags, full of things.
See, I thought it was mostly just like dude humor, like sucking dick and all that stuff, which is fine.
No, it wasn't dude humor.
It was definitely dude humor.
No, I think that's probably did Whitney Cummings write some of it?
I'm not seeing her in the screenplay at all.
Yeah, you know.
No,
but I really enjoyed it. One, I love seeing the house that they actually recorded their 10th album in. That was awesome.
Oh, I will say something really great about the music they're making.
The house that they were in was actually Dave Grohl's house.
Oh, it was? Wow, that's crazy.
Before he moved. And it was where they actually, what happened was he moved out of there years and years and years and years ago. And then a dude called him up and was like, hey, your old house is available. Do you want it? If not, I'm going to sell it on the market. And he was like, yeah, I'd actually like to rent it out. And that living room where they actually, in the movie, where they're recording the album or recording the longest song ever.
Yeah.
That is actually where they recorded album number 10.
I want to say something.
The Foo Fighters are the most amazing actors in the world, and they should all get Grammys.
No, I want to say that the music, this the longest song they were making, is an amazing song. It sounds a lot like a fucking Boris song. That's what I got from it.
Yeah,
so
it's amazing.
It was great. I love that. I want to hear that song because it's heavy and evil and fucking cool. L Sharp, but
it was like probably one of the greatest songs of all time.
I don't want to stop. I won't go that far, but I like the music in this, but the movie itself I wasn't a fan of. It just didn't work for me. It didn't work for some people. It definitely worked for people who were really, really giant fans of Foo Fighters, and it worked for Neil apparently, but it didn't work for me.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. I mean, they had a bunch of good music in it. A bunch of good celebrities popped up. There's a lot of good jokes and humor, I thought. But 100%, I get that everybody's not going to get it because everybody doesn't have a sense of humor. So it's okay.
Can you fucking chill out with like slyly slyly talking shit on me?
I wasn't talking shit on you. I was just saying that people in general.
I didn't think it was very scary. I didn't think it was very funny. And that's just.
I thought it was very funny.
The humor didn't do it for me.
And I didn't know who the killer was until the end. It was very suspenseful.
Yeah.
Like, it was good. People be dying.
But there were some really cool death scenes though. That were,
Oh, dude, yeah. One with a symbol is one of my favorites. The guy from Slayer getting completely melted. Getting completely melted. That was cool. I love. Okay. You know what's also. You know what? This is probably why I like this more than you did. It's because I do know that they had a lot of jokes in it that you didn't get. Okay. So one of them would be they were talking, the band's talking that like every time Dave Grohl cooks, he's like, hope you like your meat dry and burnt, like stuff like that. Well, the thing is, Dave Grohl's an abdomen barbecuer. He literally he makes like roast that or like pork butt that he cooks for like 2 days. Like he is very abdomen about his meat and his food and stuff like that. So it's just funny that the running gag through the entire movie was that he burns everything when he cooks, when in real life he's like actually really, really good at cooking barbecue and stuff. He has people at his house all the time.
I want to see him wearing the apron. I want a burger made by Dave Grohl.
Oh, that's another joke that I loved. The apron.
Yeah. What did it say?
Kiss my grits.
Yeah.
What's that from?
I don't know. Tell me.
Exactly. You don't know. You young people today act like you have all the knowledge in the world, and you don't even know one of the most popular slang terms that was in the 1970s.
Oh, so where's Kiss My Grits from? I've heard it before.
It's from a show called Alice, and Alice was a server at a restaurant. One of the servers' name was Flo, and anytime someone said something that upset her, she'd always say, "Kiss my grits."
See, I only know Flo from the Progressive commercials.
Yeah, of course. Fucking millennials.
I'm 35. So you're a millennial. I think you're just in the millennial too.
No. I'm Gen X. Gen X, bro.
You're old fucker, dude.
Gen X.
Yeah, I'm 35. That's considered old to a lot of people. Most people.
Yeah, dude. I heard.
Yeah.
I'm 105.
Is that cat I hear in the background?
No, it's not a cat in the background. Keep going.
Where's your cat? Show me the cat.
I have no idea where the cats are, dude.
But you heard it. You heard it just now, right?
Dude, it's 80 degrees. The doors are open. There's animals going in and out. I mean, it is literally 80 degrees. Through like 4 days ago, there was enough ice on the ground
it's
that
stupid.
you could die.
It's stupid.
And now it's like now it's 80 degrees here.
I can't stand living in the Midwest when it's like that, dude. Like last week.
I love that. Are you kidding me?
I just want to be warm again. I really do.
It's 80 degrees today.
I know, but my basement's always fucking cold.
Well, that's your job. That's your fault. You can put a heater down.
But real quick, people like it. Some might. If you're a Foo Fighters fan, you probably enjoy it. My wife hated it. She hated it. I didn't hate it as much as she did, but I didn't.
I understand. Some people are not going to like it because it's like watching the Monkees or watching the Beatles movies or watching an Elvis movie. If you don't like them, you're going to think those movies are really fucking cheesy and bad. You know?
I like the Foo Fighters just fine, dude. I've always liked
yeah, no, that's why the movie was awesome. All right, let's get you some quotes, and then we'll get you guys our ratings. The quotes start off with, remember, like, Waterworld? Like, Kevin Costner was a merman. He was a fucking merman. He had, like, gills behind his ears. It's like, what the fuck, man? I want to give you the album you want so your nutsack doesn't get tuned into a coin purse. You got a sense of doom. The sound of this house is the sound of album number 10. Let me apologize for all the rock we are about to make. Yeah! Fuck meditating. In the ass, Rami. In the ass. You're my second favorite band, right after Coldplay.
Oh my god, I laughed at that big time.
I did too. Finish it and it begins. Finish it and it begins. It's like we're here and just having the biggest musical constipated, and you just took like the biggest musical shit. He's gone. Ass slapping, dick slapping, one flew over the cuckoo's neck's fucking crazy. All right, everybody, let's do it. Pearl Jam high five. Boom. Dave's been gone for years, dude. The devil rules all of rock and roll.
All right,
I mean, you have to go.
So,
I can't believe they didn't have like some of the like famous Satanist rock stars in there.
Like,
you know, being Studio 666. Oh, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess they had Slayer guy, but like, you know, wouldn't you have like Cannibal Corpse or like Sepultura or like, you know, Bob Dylan? He's a Satanist. And then like, who else? Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison,
Michael W. Smith,
Michael W. Smith,
Third Day,
Katy Perry, obviously.
Yeah, but
she had to sell her soul. No, I'm just kidding. She's that good music. But
think.
anyway, what's your score, Chris? I know it's going to be low because you hate the Foo Fighters.
Creed. It should have been. So my first off, I want to say that to me, there was actually some boring parts of this movie. A lot of Dave Grohl just walking around, just staring at shit. There's a lot of that. But I guess my score on this is like a 2.9, 2.8.
I'm going to give it a 3.3.
Okay.
By any means, it was just a slapstick movie. It was fun. But don't take it serious. Don't go into this movie thinking you're going to find...
I went in with the goofiest heart imaginable.
Yeah, I mean, I took an edible.
Oh, you did? Okay. So
yeah, that's why it was so
you saw
amazing.
it that way. So you saw it that way? Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. I saw it the way you should see it. Like, what other way? What other way do you...
If you like the Foo Fighters, you'll have a lot of fun with this. So, like, they're one of your favorite bands, which they're not mine, but they're fine. You're going to find a lot to like about this. It wasn't made for me. It wasn't for me. I thought I'd like it more. I was really excited to see it, and I was let down. But, you know, I'm no longer, like, destroyed by movies that aren't good anymore. They just exist. You know what I mean?
They just exist.
Yeah.
They just exist.
So I want you to guess the Rotten Tomatoes score for Studio 666, starting with the audience score.
I'm going to have to say 49%.
For the audience? Is that what you're going with?
Mm-hmm.
81%.
Yep.
81.
Whoa! Me and the audience love each other.
Well, the people that went to go see this movie know who the Foo Fighters are, and they're happy to see them do stuff. You know, that this is a movie made for fans, right? Now,
Right.
What is the critic score for Studio 666?
92.
58. Why did you repeat the number? 92. 58%.
What?
58%.
90. I thought it'd be 92. I thought it'd be higher.
No, it's 58%. Critics' consensus is Studio 666 doesn't quite take its horror comedy hybrid to 11, but if you're in the mood, this cheerfully over-the-top outing is a lot of fun. That sounds like more. That actually makes it seem like it should be higher than 58 when they say it's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it was a fun movie. I think some people just take movies too serious. I mean, come on. Let's think of a really shitty movie that people think is like the most amazing movie of all time, like Dazed and Confused. You know? A lot of plot holes. Acting wasn't that good. You know, like...
All right.
Yeah, and you got that long hair kid that's like, yeah, like, okay. Like,
but you like Days Confused, right? Who doesn't?
Yeah, but I'm just saying
It's a
there's a
classic.
bunch of movies out there that are, crappy movies like Leprechaun. Everybody loves Leprechaun, but man, that's just a shitty movie.
I'm a leprechaun.
I'm the leprechaun. Where's Nico?
But I think that's all I'd say about Studio 666. You ready for some news? You got some news?
Studio 666. Oh, I got it. Before we get in the news, man, look at this shirt. Isn't this awesome? See this shirt?
Yeah, I see the shirt.
It's a WrestleMania 18 main event shirt.
From what year?
Oh shit! I think it was 2002. I went. It's the WrestleMania I went to, but the main event was Triple H versus Chris Jericho. But nobody remembers that because Hulk Hogan went against The Rock.
So who won between Triple H and Chris Jericho?
Triple H did. He came back after his quad was pulled, and it was a really good stuff. But let's get to the news. This is Movies That Don't Suck and Something News. I tell Chris stuff. He looks at me blankly and says, why do I even do a podcast with this asshole?
I don't think I ever asked myself that, but
yes. Yeah.
Come on, dude.
But, are you ready?
Of course.
Disney has now decided that, guess what, Russia? You don't get a single one of our movies. Yeah. All movies from Disney have been pulled from Russia.
Yeah, I heard about that. A bunch of people are rightly taking their stuff away from Russia. And then Spotify just shut down their offices.
Yeah, like a lot of people are taking stuff away. So, it's understandable. Russia's just doing the dumbest shit, man. I don't even know why.
Well,
why?
We can just blame their government. We're the people there. We don't blame the people there. You know.
I'm just gonna say, man, high five to all the freaking Ukrainians that are just like, you're not gonna come into my fucking country, you bastard.
I mean, people were thinking Zelensky is a joke until just now. Like now they're saying like, no, this dude fucking loves his country. You know, like
yeah, because he's out there like on the lines.
He's staying in Kyiv. You know, he's not leaving. He's not bitch out like Ted Cruz did when we got below freezing in Texas and he went to Cancun.
And talking about the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, I believe is. Yep. He did the voice for Paddington.
Yeah,
Paddington Bear. Yeah,
that's cool.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I just
well, the Ukrainian version is not like the Ukrainian version. He did the voice of the Ukrainian version of Paddington, but yeah.
All right. So Warner Brothers has decided to pull the Batman from Russia.
Damn, everything's going away from Russia.
So Russia, you don't get no Batman.
Have you got tickets for the Batman yet?
No, dude. No.
I'm seeing Monday.
No.
Seeing Monday with like.
Believe me, I want to, and but no.
Guys, we will be talking about the Batman next week, just so you know.
Yeah, we're talking about the Batman next week. I mean, it doesn't come out till tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I have tickets for Monday, and then I sent you a link for a movie that's coming out on Hulu, but I don't know if you want to see it.
Yeah, we'll probably see that because it'll be easy for me to see.
Okay.
All right. The European Film Academy is now kicking all Russian films out of the Academy.
Is this going to be all the news? Stuff that's being taken away from Russia?
Paramount has pulled all movies, including Sonic 2 and The Lost City, from going to Russia.
Putin's got some shit to do. He's got to walk back. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are tons of Russians who are super fucking pissed at him right now.
Yep. Sony has decided to pull all its movies from Russia, including Morpheus, which is coming up.
Morbius comes out. When's that Morbius come out, dude?
Soon.
I'm fucking tired of seeing that trailer. I'm so fucking sick of the trailer.
I know. I can't wait to see the movie already.
Yeah, get it out. I'm so tired of that trailer that shows up before every movie. I'm like, how many times did I see Jared Leto look sick and then super healthy in one trailer again?
Universal Studios has decided that it is going to be pulling all its movies from Russia.
Man, they fucked up, dude. They definitely did.
So, okay. It just happened that all those were literally like 2 days ago were all announced, and they were all in a row.
Here's the thing.
It is the truth. All of them are being 100%.
I mean, what did Putin think was going to happen? Did we just roll and be like, Ukraine, you're on your own? No. Everyone condemned him immediately because he's stupid. He's a egomaniac, a crazy asshole, and my heart goes out to people in Ukraine, man. It really does.
Yeah, and I mean, everything sucks, but let's get into some spoilers. Okay. Are you ready for a spoiler?
Let's spoiler about what?
Patrick Stewart has confirmed that he is returning as Professor X.
For what?
In Doctor Strange 2.
No fucking way. No, really. In the movie's coming out later this year, like in June or something. When does Doctor Strange 2 come out?
At the end of the year, I believe.
Because it's been filmed. It's done.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll look it up.
It's just that, guys, Doctor Strange 2 has been kept under wraps, like knowing any of the plot points or who's in it. It's been secretive because Marvel's May. So like 2 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
And we now know that Professor X is in this movie. That's crazy.
So first, the advertisement that was played during the Super Bowl has Patrick Stewart narrating it.
Yeah.
And it said Professor X, he kept denying it, and he goes, I had to turn my phone off as it happened, so I didn't hear anything. It wasn't until the next morning when I woke up and looked at my phone and found that I'd been bombarded with responses. So Patrick Stewart has admitted he is in the new Doctor Strange. Brad Pitt is going to be producing a sequel we've all been wanting to see since the 1980s.
What sequel is this?
Brad Pitt is now on board to produce the movie Beetlejuice 2 with Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder.
Okay, I'm not hopeful because Beetlejuice 2 has been... Beetlejuice 2 has been in production hell for like 20 years, 25 years.
But Brad Pitt's on board, bro.
I know, but Tim Burton was on board too. like we've been waiting for this, and I can't tell you. I'd love to see Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice again. I really would, but I'm not getting my hopes up until it's being made, and then even then I'm gonna be treading pretty lightly on if something that I want to see, because the first one has a special place in mythology in all our hearts. And it could just fuck us up. Sequels are scary to me for movies I love. You know what I mean? Like Afterlife was scary until I saw it. It's great. Yeah. Afterlife's great, but it's just that movies that I have a strong connection to. Sequels can fuck them up easy, but
easily.
But hey, Brad Pitt's on board. I like Brad Pitt. I think he's a good dude. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I mean, we got Brad Pitt producing. I'm sure he's the kind of guy that gets stuff done.
He is.
All right, fandomspot.com surveyed over 3,000 video gamers. What video game has gamers said that they want that as their next movie?
Okay, so there are two games. I would say one's Fallout. That's Fallout's
already happening. Yeah, we already know that. Yeah, we already had that conversation.
Last of Us is already happening. Uncharted just happened.
And so is BioLife and Borderlands. Bioshock. Sorry. Bioshock and Borderlands.
Give me a second. We are reviewing movies. I want to hear what you have to say about this. I want to hear what the movie. Oh, wait. Is it Ratchet and Clank?
What is it? No. That's not even in the top 6.
Okay, I want you to listen to me. Starting now.
All right. Number 6, Animal Crossing.
I don't see that being a movie.
I don't even see that either. Number 5, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight? Yeah, Hollow Knight's perfect. It'd be a great anime movie. Hollow Knight would be a great anime movie.
Number 4, God of War.
I thought that was already happening.
I don't know if it is. I haven't heard of it.
Okay.
I know there's an animated show or something that's supposed to happen.
I mean, I like God of War. I just haven't played. I mean, I
haven't played it. Dude, I played all the way to 3.
The new one's supposed to be really great. It's just you and I, we have no time for fucking anything. You know what I mean?
I still play games. I play them like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I still try. Oh, 8 o'clock in the morning.
I still pop in there. I got 5 games halfway done right now. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay. That's a good one.
Number 2, Grand Theft Auto.
Can I guess what number 1 is?
Yeah.
Is it Half-Life?
No.
All right, spit it out.
Bigger game than that.
All right, tell me what it is.
It's probably the biggest game series of all time next to Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, man, I don't know. Tell me.
Link. He come to town to save the Princess Zelda.
Legend of Zelda, man. I know that we're thinking about doing a live action series on Netflix, but I honestly don't think they should make a movie of it. Please don't. Honestly, please don't make a movie of Legend of Zelda. Just keep it as beautiful as the games are. You know what I mean? Just don't do it, dude. How would you feel about seeing a movie of Legend of Zelda?
About the Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'd love it if it's good done right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just scared. Oh, yeah, I'd be scared.
All right, we got more to go, though.
Okay.
All right. Bob Odenkirk says if he didn't film Nobody, he'd be dead.
Really?
Yeah, he was in an interview earlier this week on Howard Stern, and because of the workout regimen that he did for Nobody, it opened up the valves in his heart, which made it so when they gave him the CPR and they gave him the defibrillator 3 times, that it brought him back to life because the blockage could get through it all.
You and I love Nobody, and the shit.
I love Bob Odenkirk, man. Bob Odenkirk's my shit.
I love Bob Odenkirk.
Howie Mandel and Fred Savage want to make a sequel to the greatest kids movie of all time,
Little Monsters.
Little Monsters. I don't know how they're going to do that.
Don't do it.
Fred,
don't do it.
105.
Yeah, Fred's probably better behind the camera than he is in front of it nowadays.
The new Kraven movie, Kraven the Hunter, which is a villain of Spider-Man, the only one missing of the Sinister Six in No Way Home.
Okay, really quick. Morbius, is he a Spider-Man villain or is he a Venom villain?
Yes. He's a Spider-Man villain.
So
he's actually, if you go watch the 1992, I think 92, 94, can't remember, Spider-Man cartoon, the really good one. If you go on Disney Plus and watch that, there's actually, I think, like 2 episodes in a row that gives the whole story of Morbius.
So do you think Morbius is going to be the next Spider-Man movie?
I don't know what they're doing, man. I can't predict the future.
Venom's going to be the next one for sure.
Right. We still have like a shit ton.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. We got 10 more things. All right, sorry.
No, we have like 100.
Okay, all right.
Training Day prequel.
Huh?
Training Day, one of the greatest movies of all time.
Who's going to be in it?
It's serving as their Training Day prequel, Day of the Riot, moves forward at Warner Brothers. It's going to be a prequel to the 2001 Ford Day of the Riot, has set up the production. News on the prequel, it was said it was going to go into production back in 2019, but then pandemic. So it would serve as a prequel to the original movie. Where is it at? I know I read it earlier. Day of the Riot is also reported that the prequel would be set in April 1992. Title appears to be referring to the violent Los Angeles riots of '92.
Yeah.
following the Rodney King trial.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's some news, and if somebody's watching live right now and you don't want to hear this, this is actually a spoiler for AEW Wrestling tonight. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Tonight, the owner of AEW Wrestling, Tony Khan, is going to announce that AEW is going to be part of HBO Max streaming platform. So now there'll be 2 streaming wrestling platforms out there, one for WWE and one for AEW,
Is that what
which I don't know if I love it. It's amazing. Your favorite actress from the 90s and early 2000s just signed a deal with Netflix.
Who?
Your favorite actress from the 90s and early 2000s. Lindsay Lohan.
I don't have.
Has signed a multi-movie deal with Netflix.
I have no opinions on Lindsay Lohan, but hey man, if she's trying to come back and if she's ready, I'll take her back. Lindsay.
I hope it's good. I hope she does it. It all goes well. I hope everything goes well for her.
Yeah.
Now, finally, let's get to it. The Screen Actors Guild Awards.
The SAG Awards.
The SAG
I
Awards.
just didn't see who won, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture was won by Coda.
Hey, Coda's great. Did you see that yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, I watched it Friday. It's great. It really is good.
Nice. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role was won by none other than the one we both said should win every award this year. Jessica Chastain won for Tammy Faye.
She fucking has to.
Oh, this next one, this was my call. I told you this dude would clean house this year too. Okay. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role.
Will Smith?
Will Smith as King Richard.
Of course.
Supporting role by a female was Rana DeBaz from West Side Story. She's also going to be in Craven the Hunter, which I was talking about earlier, but got interrupted because you keep on bringing up Morpheus every 3 seconds. We'll talk about Morpheus when Morpheus comes out, bro. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role was Troy Kotsur from Coda.
Yeah, Coda's great. It's so good.
Outstanding action performance by stunt ensemble. No Time to Die. James Bond. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series, Succession.
Yeah, I'm like 3 episodes into it. I really want to watch more of it. You watch Succession?
Yes. I've seen the previews and stuff. I want to get into it, but I just haven't.
There's so much to watch, dude.
Yeah. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a drama series, Lee Jong-jae from Squid Game.
Of course.
Outstanding performance by a female actor in a drama series, Wong Ho-yeon from Squid Game.
Of course, yeah.
Outstanding performance by a comedy series. You want to guess it?
Tell me.
What's the best comedy series out there?
Are you saying Peacemaker? Is that what you're going to tell me?
No, that's next year's.
Okay, tell me. Just tell me that. I don't want to guess it.
Ted Lasso.
Oh, Ted Lasso. Was it? Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
By an ensemble group. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a comedy series.
It's gonna be Ted Lasso, right? It's gonna be Jason
Sudeikis for Ted Lasso. Yeah. Female actor in a comedy series was Jen Smart Hacks, and this one, oh my god! If you have a minute,
is also Ted Lasso.
No. If you have a second after we're done or whatever, go look at this speech this man makes.
Okay.
Outstanding performance by a male actor in a television movie or limited series. Michael Keaton, Dope Sick. If you haven't seen Dope Sick, that thing is like, oh my God, pull the heartstrings, makes you cry. It is fucking phenomenal. If you have a chance, go watch it. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a television movie or limited series was Kate Winslow for Mayor of Easttown. Stunt ensemble in a comedy or drama series was Squid Game. And yeah, that's all of them, man.
Oh well, all well deserved. I mean,
all well deserved.
Yeah.
And the Michael Keaton, I'm telling you, the two people that had this, actually the three speeches of the night was Michael Keaton, Will Smith, and Jessica Chastain. You can look them up on YouTube under their things.
And you guys haven't seen Eyes of Tammy Faye because you're turned up by the subject matter. You're fucking missing out. That movie's amazing.
Yeah, that movie rocked the boat. Like, I've watched it, I think, 2 times.
Yeah.
Or had it in the back, because I watch movies instead of like listening to music lately. You know, I just have it on the television and the sound going. But I think I've watched it 2 times now since we've watched it.
Has your wife watched it with you yet?
Oh yeah, dude, she fucking watched it the first time.
Oh, that's so good.
Because remember, I had to watch it at home because there's no theaters playing it here.
Yeah, with the more oral call, the college next to you wouldn't allow it to be in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm. It was funny, but yeah, dude, that's the news. Let's get on to Cyrano. Well, that's movies that don't suck and something news. I tell Chris stuff, then he beats me with a stick later just to make himself happy.
All right, so
oh yeah.
So
what movie we're going to talk about?
We're talking about Cyrano.
What?
Yeah, Cyrano. This was actually released back in other indie theaters back in I guess this time. I don't know. It was released at other places. It was nominated this year, and we didn't get to see it until just last week. But this is directed by Joe Wright. You guys might remember Joe Wright. I think he directed The King's Speech. I'm sorry, no. Darkest Hour and Atonement. You remember those 2 movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was so wrong when it came to The King's Speech. But Darkest Hour and Atonement, he directed that in Pride and Prejudice. So he's a pretty well-known English director. This was based on the play by Edmund Rostand and adapted by Erica Schmidt. This stars the Dink himself, Peter Dinklage, as Cyrano de Bergerac.
What about the dragons?
That's good enough. We also have Haley Bennett as Roxanne.
I lie to Scott. I lie to you.
And also Kelvin Harrison as Christian.
Look, Maggie, you got all of us in that room, okay?
And Ben Mendelsohn as De Guiche.
I delivered the weapon the Emperor requested. I deserve an audience to make certain that he understands its remarkable potential.
So wait a minute. You're going to continue that one, but you're not going to continue the one where he says, "I drink and I know things." Anyway,
sorry, man. Okay, sorry. I thought you'd appreciate it because you love Rogue One, right?
I like everything Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars snob or a Star Trek snob or anything like that.
You like them both equally. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And same thing with pro wrestling. Like, I don't care if wrestling's in a bingo hall or in a 100,000 arena, person arena. Like, I like enjoying my stuff, man. Hey, just enjoy your stuff.
Real quick, I'm gonna let you say. I'm gonna say it to you before you read the storyline. De Bergerac. Say it after me. De Bergerac.
De Bergerac.
De Bergerac.
De Bergerac.
Okay, so read the storyline for Cyrano now.
A man ahead of his time, Cyrano de Bergerac dazzles, whether with fierce wordplay at a verbal joust or with brilliant swordplay in a duel, but convinced that his appearance renders him unworthy of love of a devoted friend. The luminous Roxanne, Cyrano has yet to declare his feelings for her, and Roxanne has fallen in love at first sight with Christian. Christian, at last, you're on your own. Okay, never mind.
So I went to this movie. I don't like. Let me finish before I don't like musicals. That's me. But I found myself in love with the music for this movie. And at the end, at the end of it,
I was trying to say that to people. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
At the end of it, I looked up who did the music, and it makes sense why I love it. Because Aaron and Bryce Dessner of The National wrote the music for this. I love The National. And so, of course, the music in this is great. I listened to it on the way home, but I will say this movie is so fucking sad. This movie is...
Oh, my God. You're a dick for making me watch this. No, I'm just saying. All right, so yesterday I found out the tragic news, and of my grandfather passing away at 4:20. Literally, yeah.
Okay, wow.
4:20 a.m. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, it's nuts.
But anyway, and then I had to go watch this movie.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I bawled like 17 times. Yeah, really? I don't even know how many times. I can't even count. I can't count that.
You were in a very emotionally fragile state, and this movie just ripped you open. Right?
And if you guys don't know, you do know now. But if you don't know, that means, I believe, if I look at it correctly,
finish your drink twice.
Finish your drink if you're playing the movies that don't suck drinking game. But
hold on one second real quick. Yeah. So people have definitely had to drink a few things today.
Oh my god!
Leave it up. I mentioned crying just now twice. So one drink. I think you mentioned Tulsa quite a bit during our.
Oh, I had to. Yeah.
We swear all the time, so get. I mean,
we mentioned our wives. Yeah, mentioned wrestling a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're drunk. Everybody's drunk. Everybody's drunk.
I haven't mentioned guitar yet, though. There we go. I just mentioned guitar, and we haven't. Okay, there's no difference in our point value, but it's gonna happen, dude.
It's gonna happen. But anyway, let's continue with the movie. All right, so, wow, Dink, man. Does this guy ever do a suck-ass movie?
This movie's fucking killer. I love this movie.
Has he ever done a sucky thing ever? Do I need to go through his thing, like his IMDb, and just like see if Peter Dinklage has done some suck-ass shit? Because I don't know it.
Pixels isn't great.
He was in the best X-Men movie, Days of Future Past.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
He
was, it's Days of Future Past or First Class, I think, are the two best ones if we went by it. But, he was Game of Thrones, The Station Agents, 3 Billboards Outside of Missouri. The guy, I care a lot. Oh my gosh. Between Two Ferns. Oh no, that was just a show. I'm sorry. The Avengers. I mean, what is this guy? I guess the Angry Birds movie sucked.
Pixels wasn't that great either.
Oh no, Pixels was amazing, dude. He killed it in Pixels. I was a big fan of Pixels. I'm one of those people that I like my movies to be fun. Knights of Badassadom. Have you ever seen that?
That's a good one. That's a really fun one.
Yeah. But anyway, everybody in this movie played their part. Haley Bennett and Peter Dinklage. And the reason these two were so good at this part, do you know why?
Tell me why.
Here we go. Movie fact rolling right across right now. Peter Dinklage has played the role of Cyrano on stage before, appearing in a film This is the first, now putting in a film adaptation. It's the only person besides Jose Fierro that did it generations earlier in 1950. But him and Haley both play those parts on stage.
Oh, so they know how to do it on film. Yeah, they had to have.
Yeah. They just had to add their filming knowledge to something they normally do on stage.
Dude, I couldn't get enough of the music in this movie. I really couldn't. It was so good. And usually I hate show tunes. It's not a show tune. This is modern contemporary music put in this. I love Aaron and Bryce Dest. I love The National. So having those two people that compose music, it hit me right in the spot where it's supposed to. So yeah, man. Cyrano is a beautiful movie. It's sad as fuck. You're gonna cry at least a couple times.
Right.
And
by any means, I love.
Did you add that? No, Matt, I really did.
No, this guy Grifton did. Whoever that guy is.
That's my brother.
I know. But anyway,
I pronounced it like Serrano pepper for a minute, like Serrano, but Cyrano. Yeah, Cyrano. Because I'm stupid.
But the music in this was really, because it was weird. It wasn't, and I don't mean weird in a bad way. I mean weird as in someone would be talking and it'd be like, I see that girl over there. And she's so beautiful. Yeah. She's beautiful. It was very, I guess the best way would be kind of Sweeney Todd-like.
Yeah, kind of a little bit. I get that for sure.
Yeah, where
I love you, Joanna. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was, and Peter Dinklage, man, got a voice on him.
He's good. He's a great man. He's great. He's great in everything he does. It's fucking ridiculous.
Kelvin Harrison as Christian.
Great.
Again, I mean, because it's literally like three guys that love Roxanne. It's Christian who she's got an eye for. It's Cyrano, and then it's in the movie or the play, it is the Duke.
Dinklage. Yeah.
Dinklage.
Yeah.
And so like this is just, man, they go into depth on some things, and to be honest, Dink just knocks it out of the park. Just knocks it out of the park.
Fantastic. This movie's amazing. I'm really surprised it's not nominated for Best Picture or Best Music. The only thing it's nominated for, I think, is costume design, which is not going to win. Some Dunes didn't win that one, but man, Cyrano, it really surprised me how much I like this movie.
I really like this movie. This movie made me happy.
You got quotes for this, right?
No.
All right, we gotta see. Neil's gonna pick up his. Go ahead, and pick up that notebook you got.
Oh, I got a notebook. Yes, I do. Oh.
Yeah.
Children need love. Adults need money. Leave this stage, and I will applaud the integrity you now newly form. You're a freak. That insult is antique, but I'll accept it. Halloween is my favorite holiday, of course. I've never seen him silent before. It's quite appealing. He is beautiful, not with the man of a rabbit, I hope. Aren't you proud? Aren't you observant? To be his enemy is a badge of honor. Illusion is kind. Read a book or two. You'll find out. I love the man for whom I fear. Can I have a sniff of your neck or maybe a peck? I thought that was creepy as hell.
Yeah, it is.
Why should I beg what everybody wants? I'm through love. I do not know what it wants. I'd rather die down there fighting than up here starving. Tell them not to cry at all. Heaven is wherever I fall.
Oh, God, dude.
Tonight, I will allow you to pray for me. I didn't wait for your permission in the first place. On Tuesday, a very small dog was given a very large enema.
I know.
That was hilarious. I love that scene. Anyway, movie's fucking fantastic. I gave it a 4.
I'm with you.
You know what? I get higher. 4.3, man. This is a really good movie.
I'm with you. 4.3
Yeah.
is a good score for this movie. It's really good. It's like something I didn't expect to like, but really loved it. Like it.
And to be honest, I'll probably watch it again.
Oh, like, yeah. I'll be listening to the soundtrack tomorrow at work. Like I'll be playing it. You know, it's so good. It's so good. This movie, and the music itself is so good. I know you won't hear me say that often about musicals, but this is just you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. What is the audience score on this movie?
By the audience?
Yeah, by the audience.
91.
86%.
I was off by 5. Hey.
All right, what is the critic score on this movie?
92.
86%. They're
right. Both 86.
Yeah. The critics' consensus is uneven yet ultimately hard to resist. Joe Wright Cyrano puts a well-acted musical spin on the oft-adapted classic tale. Okay. I mean, the original Cyrano de Bergerac, Cyrano is self-conscious about the size of his nose. It's like a giant fucking Pinocchio nose. But
yeah, and that instead he was a midget in this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they called him. That's what he called himself.
I would call it diminutive.
I'm going by what the movie said.
I call him the diminutive size of Peter Dinklage. So I really like this movie. Really, I mean, I loved it, really. And so if you guys get a chance to go out to see Cyrano, you fucking do it. Like, you will cry. You will... I mean, it's just so sad, though, man. I walked out, I'm like, God damn. It's like, I'm going to sneak into my mattress when I get home. Yeah, go out. Cyrano's so good. It's so good. It's very sad. It's very good.
It's really sad. It's very happy, but it's really sad. It's, it was like one of those movies that you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Why? What's going on? Why is the world doing what I want it to do and not doing what I want it to do?
Yeah.
No, I mean, Peter Dinklage, Haley Bennett, they literally act their asses off. Cloven Harrison Jr., Ben, they were all good in their parts. Every person that did anything in this movie, even Basher that played...
Debret, yeah.
Man, I mean, everybody that popped up and did their part well. I think he liked it. I liked it. I think we all liked it.
What are you doing, dude? What is up with that? I mean, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I know that, okay, I mean, I know who Les Paul is, I know Paul McCartney is, but, yeah, I mean, Les Paul is something that I cannot afford, to be honest.
I had a friend that had one, but that was because his family was rich.
Oh, okay.
I should call him up. Maybe he'll give me plane tickets. Someone give me plane tickets.
I can't imagine what I'd go if I went to my wife. I'm like, yeah, I want this Les Paul. It's $2,100. You go with that? Yeah, you go with that?
Yeah, $200.
$2,100. You go with that?
$2,100. Do you want to come along?
I got that Finger upstairs. It's great though.
All right, so next week, what we are going to be reviewing, Chris?
The Batman. I mean, it's really you see. That's what people are going to listen to the episode for, right? And I gave Neil a.
It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. You can choose whatever movie you want. I don't give two shits and a fuck. Because let's be honest, next episode is all about the Batman.
The other one's watching a movie called Fresh. It's coming out on Hulu, so it's called Fresh.
Yes, we'll watch Fresh. We'll give you a 5-minute review on that, and then we'll do like an hour of just ranting about the Batman.
Well, the Batman is also it's 2 hours 57 minutes. That's a long fucking movie. People are gonna be like, did you pee? And I'll be like, no, but I'm looking forward to seeing Batman and Fresh, both of them.
Me too. I want to see it. I want to wrap my arms around it. I'm going to touch it in places that it just hasn't been touched before.
For the Batman, I'm not anything, but I've seen some perfect scores for this movie.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different things. I've seen perfect scores.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of
middling.
Bad scores. I've seen a lot of bad scores too. I've seen both.
But we will give our review. One who is a giant Batman fan and one who likes Batman just fine on the next episode.
I know. I just can't catch up with your fanism on Batman, dude. You know, you're the biggest Batman fan I know, and it's just hard to even get there with you.
I've talked to many Batman fans who actually love The Dark Knight, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you mean people who haven't read comic books?
Yes.
Those people?
Yes.
I love your face.
Neil's just getting. I can see his Neil getting the red right now.
I'm good. I know what's good out there.
You can find us on newsunsuck.net. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/newsunsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at NDS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NDS Podcast. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/newsunsuck. If you guys want to buy merch, shirts, I think they're tank tops. I think there's other stuff in there. You know, go to bonfire.com, search movies don't suck and some that do. We are on Facebook. If you like to watch this Facebook, like that page, watch on YouTube, go subscribe. Watch on Twitch, go and subscribe. And we're on all streaming platforms. Where you find podcasts, you can find movies that don't suck and some that do. What do we do for small businesses, Neil?
If you got a small business, let us know. We'll be more than happy to help promote it. Just give us that information. You can email us at moviesthatdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Or you can just message us anywhere you want because we just want to help you out.
Just so you guys know we're on top of that shit right away. We love interacting with people.
Yeah, usually if you message us right away, we get back to you like within minutes.
Yeah. All right. You good?
Yeah. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, no matter what time you are filming a musical, filming your next album, anything like that, remember, nothing will ever be as a good movie as Studio 666. Have a good night.